Hello FIFA faithful, Bearhams here, and welcome to my first save of FIFA 20. It is Mayday Milan. Now, Mayday Milan, as you guys heard recently, AC Milan were dropped with some sanctions by UEFA and they can't play in the Europa League this year. But what if there was more to those sanctions? We'll just add this in as well. Their new stadium, the stadium that's going to replace the SANCTIONS, was a little more expensive, so they had to sell all of their great players. I know, great concept, right? So, what ends up happening is they have to go sign players off the street and try their best to stay in the top flight of Italian football. So, straight away, we are going to meet the squad. Starting off, we have Florian Zagrova, 49 overall, Myler Vakizo, 50 overall. Then we have Anton Borakov, 48 overall, Vihan Agarwal, 47 overall, Diasha Bajwa, 46 overall, Doru Man, 54 overall, Svetelin Krav, 51 overall, Stefano Iori, 55 overall, Fernando Estevez, 56 overall, Leonardo Moyano, 53 overall, Biagio Liotti, 51 overall, and Eduard Plesha, 54 overall. We also have Enzo Romero, 51 overall, Alexander Marasic, 52 overall, and finishing off we have Matteo Favilli, 47 overall. Manager for the save will be Cipriano. He was a great installment to the Swansea City side that ended up winning the Champions League against Napoli. And after his historic career with Swansea City, he decided, you know what, I'm going to stay in Italy after the Champions League final and decided to coach AC Milan. Before we get into our first game against Udinese, I'm going to take a quick peek at our tactics. We're going to go for a 5-2-1-2. We're going to have Marasic and Favilli up top, Borkov as our cam, Vakizo and Man as our center mids. And then our wing backs are Moyano and Liotti, and then our center backs are Iori, Krav, and Estevez with Plesha between the sticks. Now what type of setup I have is a counter-attack. We're going to sit very much back, and then once we have chances for an attack, we're just going to shoot long balls, and hopefully we'll have enough space for Marasic and Favilli to put some goals in the back of the net, though it is going to be a little difficult considering their overalls. Unfortunately, I forgot how loud the stadium and the commentators were in this game, so the rest of this episode will be post-commentary, and already just 18 minutes in, we pay the price. A great shot from Koulibaly outside the box gives Udinese an early 1-0 lead. Yeah, we're going to really want that one back because just a little bit after the half, they destroy our defense, taking it apart root and stem, and they do get a second goal, thanks in part to a great team goal. Great passing. I mean, I can't complain about that one. But we do get one back. A great one-touch pass from Marasic to find the left wing back Moyano. And hey, 60 minutes, 30 minutes to go. We might have ourselves a chance to get something out of this game. But, of course, we don't have that good of players. And they will score two more goals. One in the 78th minute off of a rebound, and then a nice cross to find Perica. Gets it past our remaining goalkeeper, and that'll be the score, 4-1 against Udinese. Second game of the episode, we are switching to a 3-5-2 as we take on Brescia. This second game had to be the most frustrating since we did have quite a few chances, as you see here. Matteo Favilli able to get past the defender, but great save by the Brescia goalkeeper. And then once again, do have a through ball to Marasic, though he's unable to finish his dinner there. And yeah, that was the story throughout the whole game, as one last chance in the 82nd minute. Favilli gets past every single defender, but it's Chancellor who makes the great save. And that's how the game would end. It would be 0-0 after 90 minutes here at the San Siro. But hey, we'll take the draw. We'll take the 1 point, that's for sure. Though I do have a good feeling we are going to rue that chance later in the series. Since there was a time crunch, we did have to simulate this game, and fortunately for us, Vakuzo gets a goal in the 70th minute, and we get another tie. Whew, wow. Thank goodness. All right, we're going to have to... Oh, shoot, we got a red card as well. That's not going to help us out. But anyway, great result from the simulation. Final game of the episode, and boy, it is a doozy. It's the Milan Derby. I have to say, through the first about 25 minutes. I thought our defense was doing quite well. As you saw there, a bicycle kick to clear it out, and then we would get another clearance here, thanks in part to Krav, our 6'7" Bulgarian center back. But then, of course, our defense would falter at some point as there's a great long shot just outside the box, getting it past our Romanian goalkeeper. And yeah, that would be the start of many bad things to come. As though we do get a great save here by Pleshka. Is able to steer that over the bar, but then it would be Romelu Lukaku able to head it in just before halftime to give Inter Milan a 2-0 lead. I'm surprised he could do that, as we would give up a penalty. Krav did have a great game, but that play gave him the penalty. But it would be Lukaku who missed his chance at a brace in the 80th minute, though they would have one last chance here as our defense was doing a good job. Mon getting in the way, but we just could not get it out of the zone. As Vasquez to Lukaku, another great deflection, finds Esposito, and he's able to tap it past our goalkeeper. And that is how the scoring would finish. 3 goals for Inter Milan and not even a single chance on offense for the Rossoneri. As yeah, bit of a bitter pill to swallow here. As you see Mon, the captain, on the ground, just defeated. They're nice guys, though. Helps them up. Enjoys the game. So that is how the first 4 games went. Quite well. Better than I expected. Just out of the relegation zone with 2 draws, giving us 2 points. Oh man, goals for us, that's pretty terrible. Not quite the worst. But then we would go on to play a couple games off camera where we would lose away to Torino by a score of 1-0. And then we did draw against Fiorentina, a team that is in that relegation scrap with us. And then probably the best game of the episode, bar none, against Genoa. Had a couple goals here from Matteo Favilli. Thankfully, he came alive, as he did miss a couple good chances. And then a scrappy goal in the later stages to give us that 3-3 draw. We did get destroyed by Lecce, another relegation team, though we did get a good goal from Mann as he put that one out from the top of the arc. Ended up losing a couple, though we did draw against Lazio, and that is how the episode will finish after 11 games. Not a single win to our account just yet, though we do have 5 draws, 10 goals, and there's still somewhat of a chance for us to get something out of this. Though the difference between 17th and 19th is getting quite larger. But hey, we'll figure it out in the next couple episodes. So yes, this will be the end of the episode, and I'll give a quick run through as how this series will go. It's only going to be a week long. I don't know how many episodes we're going to do. We'll see if we get sacked right away or not. We'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one, but I feel like it's going to be a fun one. I have to say, so far, I'm going to put a bunch of asterisks on this. I'm actually enjoying FIFA 20 gameplay so far. Haven't had to deal with any of the glitches with the delegated contracts, getting sacked for no apparent reason. Thankfully, I haven't had to deal with that yet. So yes, this will be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as you did playing it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. This has been Bear Hams, and as always, toodaloo.